Medium-sized biogas plants can store almost 3 times as much as small-sized biogas plants. This allows them to have many more applications. Their waste input must be much larger. The waste is fed through a pipe to the waste feeding pump. The waste feeding pump has a motor so it can move the waste into the two anaerobic reactors. In the first anaerobic reactor, acidogenesis occurs. Anything produced in the first anaerobic reactor is transported to the second anaerobic reactor through pipes. In the second anaerobic reactor, methanogenesis occurs. This is where methane is produced, the main source of energy in this alternative energy resource. The mixture of gases created through these two anaerobic reactors is then transferred to the biogas digester. You need to keep this biogas digester in a cage so that it is not punctured. This is the gas connection that transfers the mixture of gases from the anaerobic reactors to the digester. The mixture of gases created in the anaerobic reactors contains hydrogen sulfide, which causes acid rain if released into the atmosphere. For this reason, it needs to be scrubbed out of the mixture of gases before it is used for energy production. Electricity generation is one of the uses for a medium-sized biogas plant. The methane gas must be transferred from the biogas digester to the engine. This engine is specifically made for methane propulsion. The engine works like a car engine, except for the fact that it uses gasoline. The engine will use the methane to create power to move the turbine, and the turbine will then charge the battery. This battery can then be used for many different purposes. One purpose could be irrigation. The battery can be used to pump water as irrigation throughout a whole village. Another application of a medium-sized biogas plant is manure. Manure from biogas plants are said to have 10% better crop yield. Medium-sized biogas plants create a lot of manure. You will most likely need a manure tanker to take all of this manure. You can use an engine to pump the manure into the manure tanker.